Hi, my name is Kimberly Escamilla, and I'm going to be your instructor for English 1A this summer. English 1A in the summer is a 6-week course, so we double up on the time and we finish in 6 weeks instead of 12. So you have to make sure you have time. It's like 10 hours a week at least of work, and we do everything we normally do in the 12-week class, although I trim a little bit of the readings. So I am very excited to work this summer with you on the text that we have and looking into issues of stereotype threat and racial discrimination, and looking at police use of force and racial profiling, and also implicit bias. So the texts we're going to use this quarter include this one, Whistling Vivaldi, and it's by Claude Steele. I do have a copy of that as a PDF in the course shell if you can't get the book in time or you're struggling getting the book. It's not as nice as far as note-taking to use a PDF, but it will work. So do try to get the book. You can get it online at the bookstore or Amazon or independent bookstore or the library. Ebook version is fine if you need to use that too. The second book is Ta-Nehisi Coates' Between the World and Me. It's an award-winning book. It's a memoir, but it also has history in it. And we read about the first half of the book, and a little more if you want, but at least the first half. And for each of these, we write an essay. After we do that one, you'll be writing a research paper. And you'll be finding, and I'll be helping you find sources to write that paper. And then we end the class with a graphic novel. The last week we read this, and we do a kind of a short final essay for that one. And this one is the graphic novel, not the YA novel, so make sure you get the one with the pictures. And for this one, we talk about implicit bias. So I think you'll like the books. There's more about them in the syllabus that you see this video in. And I'll also probably send the video straight to your emails as well. So I also use labor-based grading. So I'll tell you more about that soon. But basically, we don't use typical points in the class. It's just based on completion. And so it focuses on working collaboratively and working with me in a compassionate way, and really a more mindful way as far as your work is concerned. Every assignment, I put a kind of estimated time frame as far as how long it's going to take to do, so you can manage your time better. And so yeah, that's sort of the labor-based grading. We'll talk about it in more detail soon. And then we do not have any in-person meetings that are required. However, the first day, Monday, I'm going to ask everyone to check in for a 20-minute orientation. And so I'm going to put maybe 6 different times on Zoom, in the Foothill Zoom on Canvas, for you to pop in for 20 minutes, introduce yourself, and for me to kind of go over the basics with you in the course shell. If I can't get you on Monday for some reason, you have to come in Tuesday. So you have to complete the orientation to take the class. After that, there's no required meeting. I will have 3 hours of office hour a week. And last quarter, I had an embedded tutor who's going to be in the tutoring center 4 days a week. And she knows my material really well and knows the class well. So I'll also recommend her to you. And mostly, I wanted to tell you that I really view teaching as a privilege, and I look at the whole student, and so it's really important to me to know you personally, and to see what's going on with you is whether it's personal or things at your work or something, is just as important to me as the academics, because it all feeds into each other. So I want to kind of know the whole student and not just focus on only the work you produce. So we work closely together in this class. I don't do group grading, so you don't have to worry about that, but we do have some peer review that we do, and we'll be doing that via a piece of software that's built into Canvas called Pronto, although it's also an app you can download. So Yeah, so I'm looking forward to meeting all of you online on Monday. And until then, look over this online syllabus and let me know if you have any questions. You can text me with those questions. You can send an email. If it's longer, maybe an email. If it's short question, maybe a text. I keep my phone off so you won't bother me. If you text me at any time is fine. And then yeah, I look forward to getting started on Monday. So I'm finishing up the course shell right now, making changes and updating things. Spring quarter just is finished today, so we haven't had much time, but I'm ready. So I'm excited to meet all of you, and I will be in touch soon.